Hi neighbors, welcome to my birthday slash Black Friday slash Christmas makeup haul. Let's dive in. First of all, this was meant to be a short, but it just couldn't be. It just wasn't happening. So here we are, regular old video, but it'll be a shorter video and not a 40-minute video. Gotta have those ones in between, am I right? I'm right. Okay, so first up is the Melt Cosmetics 12th Hour Eyeshadow Stack. Now this was their return to the stacks that they used to be known for. These are some of the ones I have left. This is the Lovesick stack and the Haze stack. The Haze is all metallics, the gold, copper, red, and silver. And then the Lovesick was one of the first ones. There's the red, the rose gold, it was like a duochrome, gray blue, and purple satin. So yeah, so this is how Melt Cosmetics used to put out their shadows. And then they switched over to palettes, traditional palettes. So yeah, and this was their return to the stack. 12th hour for their 12th anniversary of being in business. Normally I don't keep packaging, but I think I'm going to keep this one, and I actually might even keep this stack in the packaging. So yeah, there we go. With the shade names on the back, and they're all duos. So that's the light, medium, very pretty. Our first dark. And then we have another dark medium. That's the more warmer shade. Most of these shades lean on the cool side. There we go, dark chocolate. And then this one is bittersweet. This one has my favorite shimmer. And that one is called Witching Hour. And it has a duochrome. It's like blue-brown, matte, club, old school. Can't beat it. That's gonna be cool. So yeah. That's what I picked up from Mel, and this was half price when I got it, 29 bucks. So yeah, because regular price 58, I was like, yeah, no. I mean, I'm like that with most things now. I try and get almost everything on sale, because just about everything goes on sale. Believe me when I say that. You just gotta have a little patience. Anyway. Next up is Pat McGrath. What I got her new palette, which is Gilded Nirvana Mega Eyeshadow. Ain't nothing mega about this, but it is beautiful. It's very tiny. I compared it to one of her original chocolate bar palettes. Look at that. Look at the size difference. Yeah. She's a cutie, but as the beauty YouTubers love to say, I can use it for traveling. Who travels that much? I know I don't. I mean, I guess some people do. I don't travel for work. I rarely travel for fun. I would love to. And I will be able to soon, but anyway, it is very cute. And it is something that I probably would take traveling with me because it has a nice hard case. I won't have to worry about the shadows. And then the shadow selection, of course, Pat McGrath, she knows what she's doing. It's beautiful. I think the shimmer that intrigues me most is this one up here, the yellow to the green, or gold to green. It reminds me of that shade in Natasha Denona's original gold palette. I want to say it was called Lime Chrome. Let me see. I have it. The coveted. So many people missed out on it, or whatever. I'm keeping it. Yep, that's what it's called, Lime Chrome. That's this one. So it kind of reminds me of that. That's crazy. Get in there. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got from Ulta. I actually used all my points. I saved them up for like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And anytime they would have like double points or triple points, I would try and get all the little things that I needed, like skincare or whatnot. And then also November was my birthday month. Yay. So I get double points for my birthday month. So I racked them up, and then I'll save them for this palette and this lip liner. This is her new, what is it called? Legendary Longwear Lip Liner. We'll see about that. but the shade is Divine Brown. And I really wanted this because she used to have a lipstick in her now retired formula of Luxe Trans. She had a Luxe Trans formula, and it was right in between satin and matte. It was a beautiful formula. I wish she would bring it back. But anyway, she had a shade in there called Divine Brown, and it was one of the first ones for me to go off, to go bad. So I had to throw it out. But I love that shade. So when I saw the lip liner, I was like, oh, it has to be the same. And it is. Oh, what am I doing? It is. It's the same. Yeah, let me do a little on my hand. It's just a beautiful, neutral chocolate brown. It reminds me of Americano by Urban Decay. And I actually duped that out thanks to Tim Talia. Because once that lipstick went off and then it was discontinued, I was like, oh my gosh, I really love that color. What am I going to do? Like, first world problems. Anyway. So I went to Tim Talia, the old school. If you don't know her, look her up. Tim Talia. She still has her website going. And she is a godsend when it comes to dupes and figuring out formulas and shades and what's alike and what's not. Yeah, so Americano by Urban Decay, or wait, I think it's called Iced Americano. It's very similar to this brown shade. So yeah, that's what I got from Pat McGrath. Next up on the docket is Singe Beauty. I got the Raisin Blush, Risky Raisin. And this one should be an actual blush on me. The first one I got is the Persimmon, which I wasn't sure how it would show up. And it is a little too light, so I use it more as a highlighter. I keep that right here because it's beautiful, it really is. It is nice to mix with like lighter blushes. I have some light pink ones and like purpley pink, and then put that on top, and it almost gives like a duochrome effect. It's really nice. But yeah, I'm excited to use that. Then of course I had to get her latest and greatest Paisley Hoop palette. This is her take on neutrals. And like I said in another video, this reminded me of the Blend Bunny All Done Up palette, which I have here for comparison really quickly. And yes, they are very similar. Are they the same? No. Do you need both? No. Did I need both? Yes. So yeah. Beautiful. Great job as usual, Angie. And I heard that white is like popping. But it's funny because one of her other palettes has white in it too. So I would like to compare those whites. And on my dark skin, it'll be a good comparison. So yeah. That is what I got from Singe Beauty. Next up is a palette that came out last year from Day Day Signature, which everyone was calling it Dee Dee Signature because that's what it looked like, but apparently it's Day Day. Who knew? Fearless Holiday. Yeah. Now, to me, this reminds me of Viseart Dark Edit palette, and it also reminds me of, like Betty Jean said, the Flare palette by Ace Beauté. Ace Beauté is no longer in business as far as I know, but yeah, this is a nice update to that. Very beautiful, jewel tones. It reminds me of actually this palette that I duped, the Bellisarian. So yeah. It's colorful. It's got a little bit of neutral in there. My fave. Gotta love it. And next is Bella Beauty Bar. I don't have much here. I was mindful this year. I was mindful. I also got a lot of other things, sneakers. So gotta have balance. Gotta have balance. But anyway, Bella Beauty Bar. I got their latest Halloween/winter palette. What's it called? Come Play With Us. And it's definitely inspired by The Shining, the movie, and the book by Stephen King. But yeah, isn't that cool? And then the inside, that's what got me. I was like, yeah, give me that. Give me that. The light blue, I love a good light blue. Not many palettes come with a nice light blue. It's always like a medium blue, like that cobalt blue. I don't like cobalt too much. But this light blue with this denim looking blue, ooh, and this sparkly, I can already see it. It's an iridescent but it seems like a multi-chrome too. I see purple, yellow, green. That is beautiful in the middle right there. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay. Bella Beauté Bar. I love their palettes. Not all of them, but I love all the ones that I've bought. So yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful palette. I love the splash of neutral in it. So that can be a great everyday / colorful palette. And then this was a breakdown. I got the Poison Garden palette. My mind was poisoned by everyone else who said, it's so great, it's so great. And for me, the palette looked amazing, except for, what was I just talking about? That blue. It's just not one of my favorite colors. It really isn't, but we'll see. Maybe it'll look great. I was picturing the blue with the burgundies. Have like a little, what was that brand? Dose of Colors. They had a quint called something Berries or Berries on Snow or something like that. And I wanted it so bad. And it had like those colors, the blue with the burgundy. But yeah, minus the blue, really. I love everything else in the palette. It kind of gives Subculture, ABH. And it also gives Underland by that brand that we no longer speak of. Where is Underland? Let me get it. One sec. Okay, so yeah, there's the Underland palette by that brand. And the only shade I changed was this one. I put that in there from one of their other palettes because I forgot what color was there, but I didn't like it. So yeah, it's kind of giving that. You tell me. I think so. So yeah. Nice. I can't wait to try it out. I'm sure it'll be another banger from Bella Beauté Bar. Now their shadows are expensive. So I always get her stuff on sale. Like she gotta be running 20-25% at least. Like, oof, it's expensive. But I was so sad that the Green Goddess palette went out of stock immediately once everything went on sale for Black Friday. And I was like, oh, that's the one I've been waiting for like all year. So I hope she restocks. She said she doesn't know. Please restock. Please. We were waiting for that. Maybe for the spring. It'll probably be one of the only things I pay full price for. I think it was $64. So yeah, I'll do it. And this one, if you watch my shorts, you saw it already. But this is the Glamlite Saw palette. I'll get it. You saw it. Or whatever. Yeah, so. And that is the box. Very cool. The packaging. Like, they know what they're doing when it comes to packaging, Glamlite. I will say that. And then the palette, ooh, it's really in there. This is the palette. Very pretty. Purples, browns, a little bit of green. Like, they know a balanced palette. And I love the jigsaw mirror. That's so cool. Attention to detail. They're right up there with Melt Cosmetics when it comes to packaging for collabs. Yeah. This one I can tell is going to probably be one of my favorites because it's a good mix of neutral shadows plus the colors that I love, which if you watch any of my other videos, especially the last one, my favorite color scheme for a palette is purple, red, and green, which this has it. There's the purple down here, the red over there, and the green down here. So yeah, I'm gonna love it, and that's why I bought it. Because I love it, and I knew I was going to like it. So yeah, and then as a bonus, Bella Beauté Bar, they put this shadow in my package, and I was like, oh, so nice. And it's really pretty, the single shadow. Maybe I'll add it to this palette that I just made up with the Cleona shades. And it even says free gift, so I don't think you can just like buy it from their site. I don't know the name of it or anything. It doesn't even have a name on it. So yeah, but it's a beautiful neutral bronze sparkly shadow. It reminds me of something from Pat McGrath, actually, because she loves shades like that. Maybe I'll put it in my other palette that has all my Terra Moons and stuff. So this is my Terra Moons shadows, an Adept Cosmetics palette, Terra Moons, and Divina. Remember them? So yeah, my purples and pinks, and then pink, green, neutral. Yeah, so I will add the Bella Beauty bar here. There we go. And yes, I do use these. My favorite way to use those shadows is when I have my Viseart palettes on deck. Because Viseart and their mattes, they're so good. They're so good. But now these indie brands, they be killing it. Like, I don't know. Survival of the fittest, only strong survive. Anyway. Oh, speaking of this palette that I'm finally using and was a dupe palette. This is the first look that I've done. Went out to Cheesecake Factory tonight. Yeah. Haters on Cheesecake Factory, y'all can exit stage left. Cheesecake Factory is bomb, okay? All their food is good. Haven't had a bad thing. Have some okay things, but other than that, most everything's been really, really good. Don't hate on Cheesecake Factory. But anyway. So yeah, that's the look I did. And it'll be in my next makeup rundown if you want to see a picture. But I might pop one in here. We'll see. But yeah, that is it. This is all I got for the season. Oh, and I forgot this lip gloss. I got this also from Ulta. It's a Juvia's lip gloss called Dulce Latte. Or Dolce Latte. How do you pronounce it? I wanted a light lip gloss because the only light one I have is this one by MAC, which I'm old, so don't ask me what it says. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll put it in there. But that and this Pat McGrath one, which again, old and also having horrible contacts right now, so I can't read it. But anyway, so yeah, these are my two lightest ones. And you see that one is running out, that MAC one. Yeah, so we'll see. This one looks very light. We'll see. I'll report back. But anyway, that is it. That is all I have for you. Short and relatively short, but definitely sweet. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do all the YouTube things. You know what to do. Take care. Bye, neighbors.